GB News presenter Bev Turner has lammed the surprise pardons issued by outgoing American President Joe Biden. On Monday, January 20th, the former president was sworn out of office while Republican Donald Trump returned for his second term in office. The brunette beauty was ready and waiting to cover the historic event live from Washington, D.C., but before they took to the airwaves, the journalist shared her shock at Biden's surprise pardons before leaving office. Taking to X, formerly known as Twitter, she wrote, "Good morning from #Washington, D.C. Everyone waking to the shocking news that at POTUS has pardoned #Fauci. This feels like the final straw for millions of people who can't wait to see the back of Sleepy Joe and the start of a new era in American history. Join me on at GB News from 3 p.m. UK, she wrote. The pardons of Dr. Anthony Fauci, retired General Mark Milley, and members of the House committee that investigated the January 6 attack on the Capitol were deemed preemptive to prevent revenge by the incoming Donald Trump administration. Biden said in a statement at the time, "The issuance of these pardons should not be mistaken as an acknowledgement that any individual engaged in any wrongdoing, nor should acceptance be misconstrued as an admission of guilt for any offense. Our nation owes these public servants a debt of gratitude for their tireless commitment to our country." One of the pardoned, Milley, the former U.S. chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, said he is deeply grateful for the president's actions today. He gushed, "After 43 years of faithful service in uniform to our nation, protecting and defending the Constitution, I do not wish to spend whatever remaining time the Lord grants me fighting those who unjustly might seek retribution for perceived slights. I do not want to put my family, my friends, and those with whom I served through the resulting distraction, expense, and anxiety," he added. It's customary for a president to issue pardons at the end of his term, but they are usually offered to everyday Americans who have been convicted of crimes. Those who former President Biden pardoned have not even been investigated yet, and with the acceptance of the offer of clemency comes a tacit admission of guilt or wrongdoing, even though none of those who have been pardoned have been formally accused of any crimes.